Expected and above average 2022 hurricane season, CSU and ECMWF. In April 2022, both Colorado State University and the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecast have released their hurricane season predictions, where an above-average activity is expected. Hurricanes are among nature's most powerful and destructive meteorological systems and are part of the more general phenomena of tropical cyclones. On average, 14 tropical storms, 7 of which become hurricanes, form over the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, or Gulf of Mexico during the hurricane season, which runs from June 1 to November 30 each year. For the eastern Pacific Ocean, on average form 15 tropical storms, 8 of them reach the hurricane status, and the season goes from May 15 to November 30. Colorado State University based its prediction on physical parameters. Among them are primarily the strength of the Atlantic Multidecadal Oscillation, AMO, and the phase of El Niño Southern Oscillation Phenomena, or ENSO. The AMO is the variability of the sea surface temperature of the North Atlantic Ocean on the timescale of several decades. Currently, the AMO is above average. The El Niño Southern Oscillation, ENSO, is a recurring climate pattern involving changes in the temperature of waters in the central and eastern tropical Pacific Ocean. On periods ranging from about 3 to 7 years, the surface waters across a large swath of the tropical Pacific Ocean warm or cool, compared to normal. Currently, ENSO conditions are in La Niña phase, with no El Niño expected to occur during the hurricane season. Colorado State University, CSU, predicts a total of 19 named tropical cyclones over the Atlantic Ocean for 2022 season. This is above the average of 14 systems. From these 19 named tropical cyclones, 9 of them are expected to reach hurricane intensity, divided in 5 hurricanes with categories 1 or 2 in the Saffir-Simpson scale, and 4 hurricanes with categories 3, 4, or 5, both above their average of 4 and 3 respectively. While 10 are expected to reach tropical storm status as a maximum intensity, which is 3 more than the average of 7. The ECMWF predicts a total of 18.6 named tropical cyclones over the Atlantic Ocean for 2022, which in integer numbers gives us a total of 19 systems, which is above the average of 14 systems. From these 19 named tropical cyclones, 8 of them are expected to reach hurricane intensity, which is 1 more than the average of 7. While 11 are expected to reach tropical storm status as a maximum intensity, which is 4 more than the average of 7. For Atlantic tropical storms and hurricanes, there is a list of male and female names which are used on a 6-year rotation. The only time that there is a change is if a storm is so deadly or costly that the future use of its name on a different storm would be inappropriate. In the event that more than 21 named tropical cyclones occur in a season, a supplemental list of names is used. The 2022 list of names for the Atlantic Basin begins with Alex and ends with Walter. For the Eastern Pacific Ocean, the ECMWF predicts a total of 17 named tropical cyclones, which is 2 above the average of 15. 9 of the 17 named tropical cyclones would reach hurricane intensity, which is 1 more than the average of 8. While 8 of them are expected to reach tropical storm status as a maximum intensity, which is 1 more than the average of 7. The 2022 list of names for the Eastern Pacific Basin begins with Agatha and ends with Zeke. Therefore, it is expected to have an above-average hurricane season in both the Atlantic and the eastern North Pacific Oceans. While hurricanes pose the greatest threat to life and property, tropical storms and depression also can be devastating. The primary hazards from tropical cyclones, which include tropical depressions, tropical storms, and hurricanes, are storm surge flooding, inland flooding from heavy rains, destructive winds, tornadoes, and high surf and rip currents. The best time to prepare for a hurricane is before hurricane season begins. It is vital to understand your home's vulnerability to storm surge, flooding, and wind. Also, you should know all of activities you need to do before the hurricane seasons begins. For more information, you can visit the following web pages. Thanks for watching. If this video was interesting to you, leave your like. For frequent updates on weather, climate, and science topics around the world, subscribe to this channel. See you soon.